Your life is mirror image of your ideas. Change your perspective, you change your life. Though you have to be ready to receive it, the universe provides what you seek for. Said another way, what you think shapes you. What you experience draws in others. What you make, what you picture. Success is something you actively create. It cannot just happen. But what if there were a method to access the power to attract success? What if the secret to the life you have always imagined was already within you? I'll go over 10 strong guidelines in today's video that will help you rethink success. But before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever pondered why some individuals attain their goals so easily while others struggle? What sets those who succeed apart from those who don't? Is there a secret to achieving whatever you desire? If you've ever asked yourself these questions, you're not alone. Actually, achieving achievement is easier than you could believe. It all begins with knowing the guidelines I am going to expose. If you're ready to break through the restrictions holding you back and bring success into your life, stay tuned. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss these life-changing ideas. Let's delve in and unearth the keys to success. Number 1, decide what you want and commit fully. If you want success, there's no shortcut. It all begins with clarity. You need to know exactly what you want in life. Think about it. How can you achieve something if you're unsure what it is? Most individuals walk aimlessly, believing success would settle in their lap. That's not how it works. The first step is to sit down and figure it out. Ask yourself, what do I actually want? Not what others anticipate, not what society dictates, but what delights you, what makes you feel alive. Take a moment to visualize the life you want. See it plainly. Is it financial freedom, starting your own business, becoming the best version of yourself, physically, intellectually, and emotionally? Whatever it is, be specific. You can't just say, I want to be successful. What does success mean to you? A dream home, a fulfilling career. Define it. Write it down. When goals are in black and white, they stop being thoughts and start becoming realities. But deciding what you want isn't enough. You have to commit wholeheartedly. And when I say entirely, I mean 100%, not 50%, not 99%, all in, no excuses. Success doesn't come to those who dabble. It comes to those who are relentless, those who wake up every day and battle for their dreams. Commitment means turning up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. It involves sacrificing comfort now for the future you actually want. Let me ask you this. How strongly do you want it? Because if you don't want it enough, you'll stop when things become rough. And trust me, things will get tougher. There will be days when nothing works, when you feel like giving up. On those days, your commitment is what will keep you going. Every successful person didn't merely stumble into success. They decided what they wanted and gave it everything, no matter what stood in their way. Now let's talk about what commitment actually looks like. It's not simply saying, yeah, I'll do it. It's showing it by your actions. If you say you want to be fit, are you waking up early to work out? Are you eating right? If you want to establish a business, are you learning, networking, and taking action every day? If you're not putting in the work, you're not fully dedicated. Commitment is about consistency, showing up daily, no matter how you feel. Think of marathon runners. They don't just wake up and run 26 kilometers without training. They prepare for months, running through rain, tiredness, and pain. That's commitment. Success works the same way. It's not about one large effort, but the small, consistent activities you take every day. And here's another thing. Commitment isn't just about hard effort. It's about priority. When you're committed, you say no to distractions. You cease wasting time on activities that don't correspond with your ambitions. That means no aimless scrolling on your phone, no binge watching shows that don't bring value to your life. Instead, you spend that time to develop your future. Because let's be real, time is your most important resource. Every second spent on something pointless is a second missed toward reaching your dreams. But commitment doesn't mean you won't make mistakes. You will. And that's okay. The idea is to learn from them and keep going forward. Don't allow setbacks become reasons to quit. If you're sincerely committed, you'll convert every error into a lesson. You'll adapt, adjust, and keep going. Now, some of you might be asking, what if I don't know what I want? That's okay. But it's not an excuse to do nothing. If you're doubtful, then your initial goal should be to sort things out, explore your hobbies, try new things, and pay attention to what excites you, what challenges you, and what makes you want to improve. You don't have to know all the answers right now, but you do have to start searching. Sitting about and waiting for clarity won't get you anywhere. And once you do know what you want, don't keep it to yourself. Share your aspirations with someone you trust. When you state your aspirations out loud, they become even more real. Plus, having someone to hold you accountable might be a game changer. They'll remind you of your commitment when you feel like slacking off. Number 2, train your mind to stay focused on success. Success starts in your head. If you don't teach your mind to stay focused, you'll get distracted, and distractions will steal your time, energy, and potential. Staying focused isn't about working harder. It's about having the correct mindset. You've got to resolve that your mind is going to work for you, not against you. So what does it take to train your mind for success? First, you need to block out the noise. Every day, you're surrounded by negativity, social media, the news, people whining. If you let all that in, it's going to muddy your focus. You've got to filter what you allow into your brain. Be intentional. Read books that motivate you. Listen to individuals who push you to improve, and feed your mind with knowledge that coincides with the success you want to accomplish. Next, stop multitasking. You can't chase success if your concentration is divided. Focus on one item at a time. If you're working on a goal, commit entirely to it at that moment. Don't check your phone every 2 minutes, and don't allow every notification drag you away. You need deep attention, and deep focus takes discipline. Tell yourself, this time is for my work, and nothing else matters right now. Your brain isn't built to flip between jobs frequently. Every time you lose focus, you waste mental energy attempting to get back on track. Now, let's talk about eliminating distractions. You might assume distractions are innocuous, but they're not. They're like small thieves, snatching moments of your potential. If you're serious about achievement, you need to discover what's dragging your focus away and cut it out. Is it social media? Turn off your alerts. Is it mindless scrolling? Limit your screen time. Are people around you stopping your flow? Set boundaries. You can't afford to let distractions run your day. Success takes your entire attention. Another component of training your mind is forming habits that keep you focused. Habits are powerful because they automate your actions. When you create habits that coincide with your goals, you don't have to rely on willpower all the time. For example, if you want to expand your business, make it a habit to spend the first hour of your day focusing on it. If you want to enhance your health, make it a habit to exercise at the same time every day. When you develop routines, you reduce decision fatigue, and your mind stays clear and focused. Visualization is another element to keeping focused. Your mind is a tremendous weapon, but it needs guidance. Every day, take a few minutes to close your eyes and visualize yourself attaining your goals. See the details, feel the emotions, and visualize the achievement you're working for as if it's already yours. When you picture success, your brain starts to believe it's feasible. And when you believe it's doable, you're more likely to stay focused and take action. Let me tell you something else. You need to grow comfortable with saying no. If you're focused on success, you can't say yes to every opportunity, every invitation, or every request. Saying yes to the wrong things means saying no to your aspirations. It's not about being nasty or selfish. It's about protecting your time and energy for what genuinely counts. Learn to say no without guilt, since every no puts you closer to the achievement you want. Another thing that helps you stay focused is surrounding yourself with the proper people. If you're around folks who grumble, postpone, and squander time, it's going to rub off on you. But if you're among people who are determined, motivated, and focused, their energy will encourage you to stay on course. Choose your circle wisely. Your surroundings influences your mindset, and your mindset decides your attention. It's also crucial to define clear, explicit goals. A focused mind needs direction. Write down your goals in detail. Don't just say, I want to succeed. What does success look like for you? Break it down. Set daily, weekly, and monthly goals. When you have a clear aim, it's simpler to stay focused since you know exactly what you're working for. Number 3, replace every negative idea with a positive one. Your thoughts rule your life. Every single thought you accept into your mind has the power to either push you forward or keep you back. Negative ideas are like anchors. They pull you down, make you doubt yourself, and prohibit you from attaining your full potential. But here's the thing, you have the power to change them. You don't have to let negative ideas dominate your life. The key is replacing them with positive ones. This isn't some feel-good bullshit. It's a proven strategy to transform your mentality and take control of your destiny. The first step is recognizing when you're thinking negatively. Most folks don't even notice it. They wake up, start their day, and let their mind slide into negativity without a second thought. You've got to become aware of the voice in your head. Pay attention to what you tell yourself, since your thoughts shape your reality. Are you continually doubting your abilities? Are you focusing on what could go wrong instead of what could go right? Are you letting fear or insecurity take over? Awareness is the first step. You can't modify an idea you don't even notice. Once you've caught a bad thought, don't allow it take root. Don't linger on it. Negative ideas are like seeds. If you water them with attention, they'll grow into bigger problems. The moment you recognize a negative thought, stop it in its tracks. Interrupt it. Tell yourself, this thought is not helping me. It's not true. I'm not going to believe it. You've got to take control before it takes control of you. Now comes the most critical part, replacing that negative idea with a good one. It's not enough to just stop thinking negatively. You've got to deliberately choose a better thought to focus on. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough to succeed, replace it with, I have everything I need to succeed, and I'm getting better every day. If you're worried about failing, tell yourself, every failure is a step closer to success. It's not about lying to yourself. It's about shifting your focus to something that empowers you instead of tearing you down. But let's be real. This isn't always simple. Negative ideas might feel overwhelming, especially if you've been thinking that way for a long period. That's why it's necessary to practice. Replacing negative beliefs is like strengthening a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger your mind grows. At first, it could feel weird. You can even doubt if it's working. But with time, you'll notice a transformation. You'll start to see potential instead of problems. You'll feel more confident, more determined, and more in charge. One great technique to replace negative thinking is by utilizing affirmations. Affirmations are positive affirmations you repeat to yourself to reprogram your mind. Write down a list of affirmations that connect with the person you wish to become. Say these out loud every morning and throughout the day. For example, I am capable. I am worthy of success. I am focused and determined. These comments might feel strange at first, but they work. They assist you construct a new mental blueprint for success. Gratitude is another game changer. When you focus on what you're thankful for, it's hard to be pessimistic. Every day, take a moment to think on the good things in your life. Maybe it's your health, your family, your progress, or even just the fact that you woke up today. Gratitude affects your perspective. It reminds you that there's always something to be optimistic about, no matter how terrible circumstances can appear. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also vital. If you're continually around folks who whine, criticize, or doubt, their negativity will rub off on you. Choose to spend time with individuals that elevate you, support you, and challenge you to be better. Their energy will help you stay happy and focused. And let's not overlook the power of action. Sometimes, the greatest way to break free from negative thoughts is to take action. When you're actively working toward your goals, you don't have time to linger on negative. Progress produces momentum, and momentum fuels positivity. Even modest acts, like arranging your day or finishing a simple chore, can give you a sense of success and help you stay focused on what's important. Number 4, act every single day like you already have it. If you desire success, you've got to stop waiting for it to come to you. You can't sit there thinking, one day I'll be successful. That's not how it works. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who act. And here's the key. You need to act every single day like you already have it. This isn't about pretending or faking it. It's about carrying yourself with the confidence, discipline, and mindset of someone who has already attained the life they want. Because when you behave like you've already made it, you start attracting the success you're working toward. The first thing you need to do is adjust the way you carry yourself. Stop walking around like you're defeated. Lift your head up, stand tall, move with purpose. Successful people don't hesitate. They know what they want, and their actions prove it. Even if you're not where you want to be yet, conduct yourself like you belong in the room. This sends a message, not just to others, but to yourself that you're ready to succeed. Confidence isn't something you wait to feel, it's something you choose to exhibit. Next, acquire the habits of a successful person. Think about the version of yourself who already has everything you're working toward. What does their daily routine look like? How do they spend their time? What kind of choices do they make? Now, start living that way today. If the successful version of you wakes up early, stays disciplined, and works hard, then do that now. Success is built on habits, not hopes. The more you act like the person you want to become, the faster you'll bring that vision into reality. You also have to watch how you talk about yourself and your ambitions. Stop saying, I hope this works out, or maybe I'll get there someday. Talk as if it's already happening. Say, I'm building my business. Not, I'm trying to start a business. Say, I'm improving my health. Not, I'm trying to lose weight. The words you use shape your thinking. When you talk with assurance, you train your mind to believe in the success you're creating. Another thing is that successful individuals don't just fantasize, they take action. Every single day, do something that takes you closer to your goals. It doesn't have to be a huge move, but it has to be something. Write that email. Make that call. Learn that new talent. Push yourself harder. The key is consistency. When you act like you already have the success you want, you align yourself with the mentality and habits that will actually make it happen. Consistent activity in your workouts produces momentum, and the momentum leads to results. You can't just sit around waiting for opportunities to come your way. You have to go out and create them. Let me be clear. Acting like you already have it doesn't mean being reckless or living beyond your means. It's not about showing off or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about aligning your behaviors, mindset, and habits with the success you want to attain. It's about treating every day as a step toward the life you deserve. When you approach your day with that level of intention, you stop wasting time and start making genuine progress. Visualization is another useful technique. Every morning, take a moment to close your eyes and visualize the life you're striving toward. See yourself reaching your ambitions. Feel the emotions of success, pride, thanks, excitement. When you visualize, your brain starts to believe it's real. And when your mind believes it, your behaviors begin to reflect it. This isn't magic, it's mindset. When you link your thoughts and actions with your vision, you move it closer to reality. Staying consistent is non-negotiable. Acting like you already have it means turning up every day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Success doesn't take breaks, and neither can you. There will be days when doubt seeps in, when progress feels slow, and when you're inclined to quit up. Those are the days that mean the most. Push through. Remind yourself why you started. Keep acting like the person you're becoming, and don't allow anything disrupt that dedication. Now, let's talk about one of the hardest but most crucial steps: cutting out people that sap your energy. If you're serious about accomplishing your objectives and enjoying the life you deserve, you must be conscious of the people around you. Listen closely. Your circle has a significant impact on your thinking, motivation, and overall success. Some people will boost you up, encourage you, and drive you onwards. Others, they'll weigh you down, keep you stranded, and deplete your energy. Here's the brutal truth: you can't afford to let them stay in your life if you want to go forward. First, you need to recognize who these folks are. They're not necessarily the ones you'd expect. They might not even be consciously trying to hold you back. They can just be locked in their own negativity, continuously whining and reinforcing limiting thoughts. These are the folks who always focus on what's wrong, who reply to your dreams with suspicion, criticism, or silence. And every time you spend time with them, you leave feeling depleted, uninspired, and unsure of yourself now. I'm not advocating to cut people out of your life just because they have a terrible day or voice a harsh opinion. That's normal. But if you're continually surrounded by individuals who pull you down, make you second guess your worth, or discourage you from achieving your aspirations, it's time to take a step back and evaluate their presence in your life. Ask yourself, is this person helping me grow, or are they holding me stuck? Understand this: your time and energy are limited. You can't afford to squander them on individuals who aren't helping you become the best version of yourself. If someone frequently makes you feel tiny, insecure, or unworthy, you need to make a choice. You may either keep giving them space in your life, or you can let go and make way for individuals who will help you grow. The choice is yours. Cutting someone out doesn't entail being nasty or disrespectful. It's about setting limits and taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. It's about stating, I am no longer willing to sacrifice my peace and progress for someone else's negativity. When you make that decision, you open room for the proper people. Those that support you, believe in your potential, challenge you to level up, and motivate you to keep pushing forward. The truth is, you are the average of the individuals you spend the most time with. If you're always around negative, lazy, or poisonous persons, you'll start imitating their thinking, actions, and energy. But if you surround yourself with driven, happy, and growth-focused people, you'll automatically start to embrace those same attributes. Success is contagious, so is negativity. It's your option which one you want to catch. One of the hardest elements about cutting somebody out is the guilt. You could feel awful about distancing yourself from friends or family, especially if they've been in your life for a long time. But here's the reality. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't be your best self or serve others if you're continually depleted by people who don't offer value to your life. You have every right to prioritize your own progress, pleasure, and well-being. If someone truly cares about you, they'll recognize your need for space to grow. And if they don't, it's time to let go. Your success should never be compromised to continue a relationship that's holding you back. Don't allow remorse stop you from discarding people who deplete your energy. You owe it to yourself to create space for positivity, support, and progress. And remember, this isn't about being harsh. It's about protecting your energy. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is to break away from someone who isn't aligned with your goal. When you do that, you'll be shocked at how much lighter, clearer, and more focused you feel. Once you start removing yourself from negative energy, it's vital to understand that this doesn't just mean shutting out people who are outwardly negative. You also need to let rid of folks who don't respect your limits, drain your time, or bring extra drama into your life. If someone isn't contributing positively to your emotional or mental well-being, it's time for a change. You deserve people who respect you, encourage you, and inspire you to be your best self. When you release energy draining people, you create space for those who align with your goals, values, and vision for the future. These are the folks who will push you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. They will believe in you even when you doubt yourself. They will make your trip towards success smoother because they'll be there to raise you up, cheer you on, and remind you of your worth when things are rough. Take a moment right now to analyze the individuals in your life. Are there those who hold you back, drain your vitality, or keep you stuck? Are there connections blocking you from becoming the person you want to be? It's time to make a choice. Your future is too vital to waste on people who don't have your best interests at heart. 6. Turn every setback into a new opportunity. Setbacks are inevitable. No one is immune to them. Whether it's a failed endeavor, a missed opportunity, a mistake, or something completely out of your control, setbacks will happen. But here's the truth. Setbacks don't have to be the end. In fact, they can herald the beginning of something even larger. It all relies on how you choose to respond. If you want to attract success and create the life you've always dreamt of, you must start seeing every setback as a new opportunity. When things go wrong, the first instinct is frequently to feel dejected, frustrated, or even angry. That's natural. But let's be honest, staying in that negative space won't help you go forward. Successful people don't linger on their setbacks. They use them as stepping stones. They take setbacks, evaluate what went wrong, and pivot. They question themselves, what can I learn from this? What can I do differently? Failure doesn't define them. Their reaction to it does. When you meet a setback, you have two choices. You may let it break you, or you can utilize it as fuel to go forward. The key to converting setbacks into opportunities is your perspective. You have to reframe your thinking. Instead of seeing failure as proof that you're not good enough, embrace it as a lesson, a chance to learn and move closer to success. People that succeed recognize that failures are only part of the process. They don't take them personally. They accept them as criticism. One of the most important things you can do while suffering a setback is reflect. Don't just rush by it, believing it will disappear. Step back and assess why things didn't go as expected. Was there something you could have done differently? Were there external causes beyond your control? Were you too complacent or unprepared? Reflection helps you unearth the lesson within the setback and shows you where to make modifications. Now, let's be clear. Reflection isn't about beating oneself up or lingering on mistakes. The goal isn't self-blame, but self-improvement. The earlier you transfer your emphasis from the setback itself to the lesson it delivers, the faster you'll transform that scenario into an opportunity. Another important method to transform failures into opportunities is to recall why you started. Every difficulty is a test of resilience. If you're devoted to your objective, you must accept that setbacks are merely part of the route. Hitting a wall doesn't mean the voyage is over. It's an invitation to find a better path. The road to success is rarely smooth, and often, setbacks offer you the courage and wisdom you need to reach the summit. Let's talk about persistence. This is where most individuals fall short. They confront one obstacle, one problem, and they give up, figuring a setback is the end of their ambition. But successful individuals are persistent. No matter how many times they get knocked down, they rise again. Each time they do, they learn something new and move closer to their goals. They don't stop because of setbacks, they go on because of them. Every difficulty enhances their resolve. This is where thinking matters most. When you face a setback, it's natural to feel discouraged, but what if you utilize that setback as a reminder of why you need to keep going? When you start seeing problems as chances for progress, you transform your entire viewpoint. Instead of dreading failure, you embrace it. It becomes something you're excited to overcome because you know it's preparing you for something bigger. Another key factor is taking action. Setbacks can immobilize people with dread or doubt. But the only way to go forward is by doing something. You may not have all the answers yet, but take action regardless. Don't sit still. Even if it's a small step, take it. Imperfect activity is better than inaction. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, generates momentum and gets you closer to victory. You're closer to the success you're working for. And remember that setbacks don't necessarily have to be perceived as failures. Sometimes they're blessings in disguise. Maybe that company plan didn't work out, but it forced you to pivot and discover an even greater opportunity. Perhaps that relationship ended, but it allowed you to realize your own strength and independence. Often, what appears like a setback is actually paving the route for something greater. The more you embrace setbacks as opportunities, the more you'll come to perceive them as the gifts they truly are. One of the most impactful things you can do is share your setbacks. Don't be afraid to talk about the issues you face. By discussing your challenges, you not only help others understand they're not alone, but you also open yourself to new ideas, views, and opportunities. People frequently feel solitary in their disappointments, but when you open up and communicate, you establish a support structure that may become a big source of drive. Every setback is a chance to rebuild. You're not starting again from scratch. You're starting with more wisdom, more experience, and more resilience. That's power. That's strength. And that's what will help you move forward no matter how terrible things get. So, next time you suffer a setback, take a deep breath and remember this: it's not the setback that defines you, but how you choose to respond to it. Will you let it defeat you, or will you use it as a stepping stone towards success? The choice is yours. The secret to converting any setback into an opportunity resides in your thinking, your actions, and your resolve to quit. Embrace the setbacks, learn from them, and use them to become the best version of yourself. Keep going, because every setback is just another chance to soar. Number 7, stay appreciative for every opportunity in your life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful energies in the cosmos. It has the capacity to transform your entire life. especially when it comes to attracting success. If you truly want to unlock your potential and pull success into your life, you need to learn to be grateful for every opportunity, big or small, that comes your way. The way you see and respond to opportunities will define the life you lead, and thankfulness is the key to making that transition. Let's be honest, life can sometimes feel overwhelming. We all go through instances when things don't go the way we planned. Maybe you're feeling trapped, frustrated, or as if your dreams are just out of grasp. But here's the truth: every opportunity, whether it seems like a win or a loss, is part of your road to success. It's a stepping stone, a lesson, a moment that can move you ahead if you embrace it with thankfulness. The more you enjoy every experience, the more you cultivate a mindset that invites even more possibilities. The first step to being appreciative for every chance is realizing that every situation has something valuable to give. When something doesn't go as planned, the natural reaction is generally disappointment, annoyance, or even hostility. But instead of perceiving it as a failure, take a step back and ask yourself, what is the lesson here? Whether it's a setback, a challenge, or even a small victory, there's always something to learn. Maybe that loss taught you resilience, or maybe that modest success gave you the confidence to keep going. The trick is constantly looking for the silver lining. The more you find gratitude in any situation, the more you'll start to notice the opportunities that others might miss. This doesn't imply you have to be thankful for every bad circumstance right once, but training your mind to discover the lesson in every experience will help you adjust your viewpoint. When you adjust your perspective, you begin to perceive obstacles as opportunities to grow, and that affects the way you approach life. Gratitude isn't about disregarding challenges, it's about finding value in them. When you practice thankfulness, you're not just waiting for life to provide you nice things. You're appreciating whatever life throws your way since you know it's helping you grow. Another significant reason to stay grateful for every opportunity is that appreciation opens doors. When you demonstrate appreciation for the chances you have, you send positive energy into the world. That enthusiasm draws more excellent things. People are drawn to positive energy, so when you express gratitude, whether via words or actions, you're signaling the world you're ready to receive more. You're showing that you understand the worth of what you currently have, and that opens the way for even bigger things to come into your life. It's a cycle. Thankfulness generates more opportunities, and more opportunities bring even more gratitude. When you're appreciative, you change from a worldview of scarcity to one of abundance. Instead than focusing on what you don't have or what's lacking, you start to appreciate everything that's currently in your life. You know that you have everything you need to be successful right now. You may not have all the resources you think you need, but you have everything inside you to create progress. You have the ability to learn, grow, and take action. You have opportunities all around you. Opportunity to meet new people, learn new skills, create, and invent. Gratitude helps you understand that the opportunities you need are already available. It's just a matter of recognizing them. Gratitude also helps you stay grounded. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of achievement and forget about the blessings you already have. We frequently focus so much on what we desire in the future that we fail to appreciate what we have right now. However, when you practice appreciation, you remind yourself to be present. You begin to enjoy where you are on your trip, even if it's not exactly where you thought you'd be. Each step and each experience becomes equally as significant as the eventual objective. By keeping grateful for the chances in your life, you may live fully in the moment, knowing that every step is guiding you to the success you desire. Here's the most crucial part: appreciation brings joy. When you're grateful for the chances in your life, you experience a deeper sense of satisfaction. You stop chasing after success because you realize that success isn't only about achieving a goal, it's about appreciating the process. Every minor win, every lesson learned, and every person you encounter along the road is part of the adventure. When you learn to appreciate those moments, you find delight in the process, not just in the end result. Staying grateful also encourages you to manage obstacles with a positive mindset. Life will never be flawless. You will endure obstacles, rejection, and setbacks. But how you handle them is what's important. When you practice thankfulness, you create a mindset that can identify the positive in every situation. Instead of letting problems knock you down, you rise up with purpose and thankfulness. You recognize that the obstacles you experience are simply part of the journey to achievement. If you want to take your achievement to the next level, start by practicing thankfulness every day. It doesn't have to be complicated. Take a few moments each day to think on the possibilities you're grateful for, whether it's the chance to learn something new, the people who support you, or the progress you've achieved so far. Make it a habit to acknowledge the good. You don't need to wait for major events to feel gratitude. The tiny moments and achievements are just as meaningful. When you constantly practice thankfulness, you begin to attract additional chances, and your life will start to transform in amazing ways. Gratitude is a game changer. It alters your perspective, opens doors, and helps you construct a life of abundance. When you're grateful for every opportunity in your life, you send out positive energy that attracts even more opportunities. You stop focusing on what's missing and start seeing the value in what you currently have. Gratitude helps you stay grounded, appreciate the process, and face problems with resilience. The more you practice thankfulness, the more success you'll pull into your life. So, now and every day, make the decision to stay appreciative. Recognize the opportunities around you, and let that thankfulness fuel your quest to achievement. Number 8, write down your goals and read them every day. Writing down your objectives and revisiting them every day is one of the most effective habits you can acquire if you want to bring success into your life. It's simple to have ideas and ambitions, but without a clear plan and continuous reminder of your goals, they can quickly fade into the background. When you write your goals in paper and commit to reviewing them every day, you send a clear message to yourself and the universe that you are serious about reaching them. This technique keeps your focus focused, your energy directed, and your actions aligned with your genuine desires. First, let's explore the necessity of writing down your goals. When you write your goals, you make them real. You take something abstract, a dream, a vision, an idea, and convert it into something tangible. The act of writing drives you to put your thoughts into words, making them more tangible and actionable. It's no longer just something floating in your imagination. It's something you can literally look at, track, and plan for. Writing your goals is the first step in making them a reality. Without this, you're simply daydreaming. But when you write things down, you're taking control. You're telling yourself, this is what I want, and I'm ready to go after it. But it doesn't stop there. The next critical step is reading your goals every day. Yes, every single day. Why is this so important? Because it keeps your goals at the forefront of your thoughts. Your mind is powerful, yet it's easily diverted. There are innumerable things vying for your attention every day: social media, job, relationships, stress. Without a daily reminder, your goals can get lost in the noise. But when you read your goals every day, you ensure they stay at the center of your focus. You provide your mind the clear direction it needs to stay aligned with your objectives. Reading your goals regularly also reinforces your dedication. It's not enough to just create goals once and forget about them. You have to stay dedicated. Every time you read your goals, you renew your desire for accomplishing them. You remind yourself why you're working so hard, why you're pushing through problems, and why you're keeping focused. This continuous reminder helps you stay motivated, even when circumstances are rough. The significance of reading your goals daily resides in how it programs your subconscious mind. Your subconscious is continually receiving information, and it drives most of your behaviors. By focusing on your goals every day, you begin to teach your subconscious to correspond with them. It's like planting seeds of success, determination, and focus. Over time, those seeds bloom into a profound belief in your ability to achieve your goals. The more you read your goals, the more your mind will work in the background to find ways to make them happen. But don't simply read your goals. Feel them as you do. As you read, engage with the emotions related to them. Imagine how it would feel when you attain them. Picture yourself living that achievement, whether it's finding your dream job, developing your business, or hitting a financial milestone. The more you emotionally connect to your goals, the more powerful the exercise becomes. The emotional connection fuels your desire and drive to make it happen. It's one thing to read a list of goals, but it's another to feel the pleasure, fulfillment, and pride that will come with attaining them. Now, let's explore how to set your goals for optimal efficacy. Your goals should be clear, detailed, and measurable. Instead of simply writing, "I want to be successful," define specifically what success looks like for you. How much money do you want to make? What type of relationships do you want to build? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Specific goals provide you direction and help break down broader dreams into actionable tasks. The clearer and more stated your goals are, the easier it will be to map out the activities you need to take. It's also vital to identify both short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals keep you on track day by day, while long-term goals give you something to look forward to. Both are necessary. Short-term goals help you make continuous progress and keep your drive, while long-term goals remind you of the wider picture and the legacy you want to create. Balance both types of goals so you're continually working towards something greater while gaining minor wins along the way. But here's the thing. Goals aren't just about the destination. They're about the journey. Every day that you read your goals, you're not just thinking about what you want to achieve in the future, but also about the person you're becoming in the process. When you commit to your goals and take persistent action, you grow. You become stronger, more focused, and more disciplined. So, as you read your goals every day, remember that the success you're striving toward isn't just about the end result. It's about who you are becoming in the process. Writing down your goals and reading them every day also brings clarity. It helps you prioritize. When you know exactly what you want, it becomes easier to say no to distractions and things that don't line with your goals. It helps you stay disciplined and make decisions that get you closer to your success. Every choice you make will either get you closer to your goals or pull you further away. By reading your goals daily, you stay clear on your path and are less likely to get diverted by things that don't serve you. Success doesn't come quickly. It's a process that takes time, patience, and consistency. But if you're devoted to reading your goals every day, you're establishing the framework for success. Every day you examine your goals is one day closer to your dreams. Every day you reconfirm your commitment is a step forward. And every day you remind yourself why you're doing this, you increase the idea that you will succeed. The power of writing down your goals and reviewing them every day is that it keeps you on track, focused, and motivated. no matter what happens along the way. It's the key to staying connected to your mission and making your ambitions a reality. So, write your goals down, read them every day, and see as the universe starts to align with your desires. Number 90, believe fully that success belongs to you. Believing that success is your inheritance is one of the most profound transformations you can make in your life. It's the basis upon which everything else is built. Without this mindset, no matter how hard you work or how much you push yourself, you will always have that nagging suspicion in the back of your mind that success is for someone else. Someone brighter, more talented, or fortunate than you. But here's the truth, success is for you, and it's within your reach. The moment you actually believe this, everything changes. Your ideas, actions, and the energy you send into the world will coincide with that conviction, unlocking doors you never imagined possible. The first step to believing that success belongs to you is knowing that success isn't a finite resource. Just because someone else is successful doesn't mean there's less success for you. In fact, their success should be proof that it's doable. Every time you see someone fulfilling their aspirations, remind yourself that it's evidence that success is possible to everyone, including you. Success isn't a finite item that runs out. There's more than enough to go around. The world is abundant, and there's no reason why you can't take your piece of it. Believing that success belongs to you also means knowing that you have everything inside of you to make it happen. It's tempting to look at successful individuals and think they have something you don't, whether it's talent, luck, or connections. But the reality is that success isn't just handed to anyone. It's earned through hard work, resilience, and the ability to learn and improve. If they can accomplish it, so can you. You have the same potential, the same capacity to grow, and the same ability to work hard. The difference between them and you isn't some secret formula. They simply thought they could, and they acted on that belief. When you feel success is meant for you, you stop questioning your worth and start owning your value. You stop comparing yourself to others and begin focusing on your particular qualities. No one else has your identical mix of talents, experiences, and perspective. Your route to success is uniquely yours, and only you can walk it. When you sincerely believe this, you stop thinking about competition and start focusing on your unique journey. You begin thinking, this is my time. I am capable. I am deserving of everything I want to achieve. But here's the challenge. Believing that success belongs to you demands self-confidence and trust in yourself. Too frequently, we let fear, insecurity, and prior failures dictate what we believe we're capable of. We allow the voices of doubt and negativity to keep us back. But here's the fact. Those voices aren't the truth. They are merely tales you've been telling yourself, and you have the power to rewrite them. If you want success, you need to modify the story you tell yourself, one where you are capable, worthy, and deserving of all you seek. You are your greatest asset, and your conviction in yourself is the most powerful instrument you have. When you sincerely believe success is yours, you begin to act as if it already is. You move with confidence, step up even when you don't have all the answers, and take risks because you trust in your capacity to handle whatever comes your way. You stop playing little and start thinking big. The way you carry yourself, make decisions, and handle problems all alter when you believe success belongs to you. You'll stop waiting for permission and seeking validation from others. Instead, you'll show up for yourself, ready to claim what's yours. Believing success is yours also involves letting go of the demand for perfection. No one is perfect. The most successful people in the world have tripped, failed, and made mistakes. But they didn't let those disappointments define them. They used them as teachings and stepping stones. When you feel success belongs to you, you recognize that mistakes are part of the road. Failure isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace, since it puts you closer to your objective every time. Each failure is an opportunity to learn, grow, and get closer to the success you're designed for. One of the most critical components of believing success is recognizing that you deserve it. It's easy to imagine that success is just for certain people, but that's a falsehood. You don't need to be perfect, and your history doesn't define your worth. Success is available to everyone who believes in themselves and is prepared to put in the work. You deserve it, and once you accept that fact, you'll stop holding back and walk into your full potential. The world is waiting for you to claim your success. It's not out of reach, and it's not for someone else. It's for you. But the secret to unlocking it is believing that it's yours. When you feel success is yours, you stop second-guessing yourself and stop seeking for external affirmation. You start trusting yourself and your journey, and you become unstoppable. Here's the thing. You won't always have all the answers, and you won't always feel 100% sure. But you'll keep moving forward. You'll push through uncertainties and maintain thinking success belongs to you. And with that belief, you'll create momentum that will carry you forward no matter the barriers. Each failure will be another chance for you to prove you deserve your success. When you feel success is yours, you take responsibility of your life. You stop making excuses and start making progress. You stop criticizing circumstances and begin generating your own opportunities. Success belongs to you, not because of luck or circumstance, but because you believe it. And once you believe it, everything will change. Your mentality will transform, your actions will align, and the universe will start responding in ways you never believed possible. So, believe in yourself. Believe that success is yours, and chase it with everything you've got. You are deserving, you are capable, and success is waiting for you. Create a life that matches the success you seek. Creating a life that aligns with the success you desire isn't just about establishing goals or dreaming big. It's about aligning everything you do with the person you need to become to attain that success. Success is a reflection of who you are, how you think, and the actions you take. If your life doesn't match the success you seek, it's time for a change. You have the capacity to design the life that matches your goals, and it starts with taking full responsibility for your choices and actions. To develop a life that matches your success, start by asking yourself a tough question. Am I living a life that represents the success I want to achieve? If the answer is no, be brutally honest with yourself about what's holding you back. Success isn't simply about exterior accomplishments. It's about inside improvements. It's about establishing the attitude, habits, and discipline required to live the life you want. Your life right now is the outcome of your prior thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If you want a different future, you must change the way you think, behave, and move forward. Start by aligning your everyday routines with the success you desire. If you want to be successful, your habits should reflect that. Every successful person has specific rituals and routines that set them up for success. Look at the way you spend your time every day. Are you investing it on things that bring you closer to your goals? Are your daily activities and choices driving you in the direction of your dreams? If you're spending time on activities that don't fit with your success, it's time to let rid of those habits. The small decisions you make every day compound over time. If you want to live a life of success, you have to commit to the everyday activities that represent the future you want to create. Creating a life that reflects the success you want also entails letting go of old limiting ideas. You need to break free from the thinking patterns that have been keeping you stuck. If you've been telling yourself that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or that success is for others and not you, it's time to rewrite that story. Start telling yourself a new narrative, the one of someone who is capable, dedicated, and deserving of success. You can't expect to construct a great life while holding on to limiting beliefs. Let rid of the doubts and anxieties that have held you back and start living with the confidence that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. The only boundaries that exist are the ones you impose on yourself. Another key part in developing a life that matches the success you want is surrounding yourself with the appropriate people. The individuals you spend the most time with are a reflection of the life you're developing. If you're surrounded by negativity, laziness, or people who don't believe in your vision, it's going to be hard to produce the success you want. You need to discover individuals that push you, encourage you, and hold you accountable. Surround yourself with individuals who are on a similar road or are already where you want to be. Let their energy drive you and learn from their experiences. The proper people may accelerate your road towards success and help you stay on track when things get tough. Creating a life that matches the success you seek also demands taking continuous, focused action. It's easy to become trapped in planning mode, thinking that you need to have everything figured out before you take action. But the truth is, success isn't about perfection. It's about development. You need to start taking actions, no matter how modest, toward your goals every single day. The key is consistency. Keep moving on even when you don't feel like it, even when things aren't great. The more you show up for yourself, the more you connect your actions with the success you seek. Every step you take generates momentum. And before you realize it, you'll have a life that matches the success you've been working toward. Don't forget that success demands sacrifice. If you want a new life, you may need to give up things that are comfortable, but ultimately hold you back. This could entail cutting out distractions, saying no to things that don't line with your goals, or even letting go of relationships that drain your energy. Success isn't always simple, and it often demands you to make hard choices. But remember, every sacrifice you make today is an investment in your future. The life you create will be far more fulfilling than the transient luxuries you give up along the way. One of the most powerful methods to create a life that matches the success you seek is to live with purpose. Don't just go through the motions. Live consciously every day. Make decisions that bring you closer to your goals. Ask yourself, is this action, this decision, moving me closer to the success I want? If it isn't, then choose differently. Living with purpose requires being intentional with your time, energy, and efforts. When you live with purpose, every step you take becomes significant, and every action moves you closer to the life you're creating. Creating a life that matches the success you want is also about embracing the journey. It's not about hurrying to the end goal. It's about appreciating the journey along the way. Success is created over time, and every step you take is part of the broader picture. Embrace the lessons, the obstacles, and the successes along the journey. If you focus entirely on the destination, you'll miss out on the growth and learning that happen along the trip. Success isn't just a destination, it's a process, and every step you take is a part of that process. Finally, remember that constructing a life that matches the success you want requires you to believe in yourself and trust the process. There will be moments of uncertainty, struggles, and setbacks, but you have to stay dedicated. Believe that the life you want is achievable and trust that your hard work will pay off. Keep going, keep believing, and keep creating the life that represents the achievement you want to accomplish. The life you're building is in your hands. Take control and make something extraordinary. Success is not only about accomplishing a goal, it's about living a life that reflects who you are and the greatness you're capable of. You have everything it takes to make it. So start today, align your actions, your thinking, and your environment with the results you seek. Don't wait for tomorrow. The time is here to create the life you've always dreamed of. The power is in your hands. Now, go make it happen.